and he's so excited, and it gets its color back. And then he puts the hat on, and they're perfect together. They both turn a nice color. This whole book has a lot of colors. And then he buys it, and he leaves, and it's sunshine out, and it's so nice, and he's so happy. And then there's another man on the street, and he wants a hat, and it's going to start all over with that man. And then the man with the mustache flies away with his mustache. I love this book. The Hat by Marc Maron. Okay, let's get down to it. So, what's going on with me? I'm dating a painter, and it's going well. She's like a real painter, abstract painter, big canvases, big colorful canvases. It's so nice to go out with somebody who I know, no part of me thinks like, I could do that. Like, no part of me. It's a very healthy thing to not have that in a relationship. But she does these amazing paintings, and I'm in awe of her. She's just this little, woman who's like, doesn't talk a whole lot, and I don't know where it comes from. She's just huge, beautiful, abstract canvases. Like, I'll have a day, I'll go by her studio, and I'll look at it, I'm like, holy shit, where does that come from? That's fucking amazing, baby. She's like, oh, thanks, baby. And then she goes like, well, what'd you do today? What'd you do today? And I'm like, It says we will all be immortalized as content. It's pretty good, right? I almost killed a kid. But it's going good, and I don't know, it's weird because sometimes I don't know the point of a relationship, and she knows that I feel that way sometimes. Because look, I'm, twice divorced, got no kids. I own my house. I don't need to be married again. I don't need to live with anybody. I don't need kids. I kind of just want to do whatever the fuck I want to do. And that's not a great dating profile. But she's hanging in there. We're doing okay. But I don't always know what the point of a relationship is. And I ask people, I'm like, what's the point? What's the point of a relationship? And they say things like, well, you don't want to be alone. And I'm like, I don't know. So bad about being alone, you just nap more, the hours between 5 and 7 p.m. are rough because that's when you're just sitting there thinking other people have other people and they're probably eating dinner together right now. But that's when you pull up Clomper porn and jerk off and nap. And then you wake up and it's dark out and you're like, yay, it's like a whole different day. I'm gonna play guitar. And then people say well, you don't want to get old alone. And I'm like, nah, you're not really selling me. And then it always comes down to this one. Well, you don't want to die alone. Ooh. And my first thought is always well, get a fucking nurse. Seriously, get a nice Jamaican lady. Who would you rather have at your deathbed? Someone who loves you just oh my God. This is so awful. It's so sad. I'm so sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. It's so sad. Or just a woman looking at you going, it's okay, baby. It's okay. Let go, baby. Let go. See, I could have ended there, right? That felt like a good ending. Applause, I could have got right up, bowed, waved, thank you very much. But no, I'm still sitting here like an idiot. Because I think it's cynical. I think it's a little cynical. And I got to live with this thing for the rest of my life, whatever I do on this thing. I don't want to leave it that cynical. I got a kitten. And I say kitten like that. I don't know when I decided to do that, but I'm committed. I say kitten. I don't know why, but I choose to do it. So I got a kitten. I did not want the kitten. I did not want it, and neither did my 2 older retired cats. They did not want the kitten. We were fine, the 3 of us, just hanging out comfortably, Monkey on the chair laying there, LaFonda laying over here, me sitting there just looking at them like, everything good? They're like, yeah, we're good. You want to play? Nope, that shit's behind us. Don't even think about picking up that laser pointer. Don't make us chase a lie for 15 minutes. We're on to the red dot, man. We're on to it. They didn't want a kitten. They did not want a kitten. But I came home one night after working, doing comedy. I walk up the house, I turn off the lights, I'm about to go to bed, and out on the front porch I hear, meow, meow, meow. And I'm like, what? And I go pull the curtain back, and there's this little, like 2-month-old black kitten sitting there. Oh. That's the proper response. That is not the response I had. My response was, oh, fuck. Now I gotta fucking love you now? And oddly, that's how all my relationships start. But I don't, why my house? Why my house? Why? I live way out east in LA County. I'm up in the hills. There are coyotes, there's skunks, there's raccoons, there's possums, there's cars. I saw no pregnant cats. I saw no other kittens. I don't know where it came from. Why my house? And when I'm confounded, I'll go mystical. So it went from why my house to who is that? Which one of my dead friends that I didn't have closure with has come back in this form to make things right? And that is one thing that that kitten did not anticipate, was being brought into a human man's house, be held tightly, and have the human man say, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? I got no answer, because it's a cat. But he fucked up my couch inside a week, destroyed an arm of the couch inside a week. So I'm pretty sure it's Dave. Dave died many years ago. There was some undone shit between us, and I didn't think I'd see him again because he was dead, but now he's living with me in the form of a black kitten I call Buster. And it's nice to be hanging out with Dave again. You know what I mean? Like, we went to high school together, and you know, we kind of, you know, reminisce about high school. It was mostly me talking, you know, and he just plays with a fake mouse. And like, I'm like, you remember that time we got drunk and saw Van Halen? He's like, I'm like, I knew you did, man. That was good times. That was good times. Old cats, not happy. Monkey, not happy. Kittens pouncing on him constantly, pouncing on him. So every time I look at Monkey, he's like, why? Why? God damn it. Why, Mark? I don't get it. God damn it. I didn't need this shit. I don't know how much time I have left. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Great crowd, real honor. There was a time, folks, before cell phones and the internet. Yeah, some of you remember. I saw the audience. Back then, people had to do things like wait. Yeah, you had to wait for stuff. And if you were actually waiting, like in line or something, that was all you could do. you feel all that space I created? That used to be around us all the time. There was all this space that wasn't mental space. I mean, you had to wait to check for your messages at the end of an entire day. Like, if you couldn't get calls at work, there was no way anyone could get in touch with you. And at the end of the day, sometimes 6 or 7 at night, you would go home, look at a machine on your kitchen counter to see if a light was blinking. And if it was, you'd actually feel a tangible jolt of excitement. Oh, message, someone called. And then you push a button, and like 8 out of 10 times it would be, nah, 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 nah. Some of you don't even know what that sound is. Does that sound even exist in nature anymore? That was the sound on your machine if someone had hung up, right? And if it went on long enough, you'd hear a voice go, if you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try. What happened to that guy? I don't know. Can't be a good story. And then if you got some of those, you'd spend like 10 minutes just wondering, like, who called me and hung up? That was the kind of mental time we had back then. Like, what were we doing with all that mental space? Using our imagination, just letting our memories do what they do in their own time and pace. Like, back then, if you couldn't remember something, that was sort of the end of it. Unless, like, you couldn't remember something and you locked on, that was problematic, because what could you do then? Yeah, not easy. Like, let's say you're just driving to work. This is back in the day. Let's go there now. You're just driving to work, maybe listening to a cassette in your in-dash player through some Jensen coaxials or triaxial speakers. If you had a lot to prove, you had a power amp bolted onto the floor. Maybe you're listening to a little Leonard Skinner's Second Helping. Not a bad band. Stop judging that band. Solid rock band. A lot of good records. Amazing double live album. You're misunderstanding that one song. Listen to it again. Listen to it again. Maybe you're listening to Lil Skinner's Second Helping. You know exactly where the tape is fucked up from that day it got stuck in the machine. That was a tough few minutes. Oh, shit. Come on, man. Come on. Oh, yeah. Get it out, get the pen out, roll that cassette back up, pop it back in the deck. Now you know, call me the breeze, baby. Oh, that was that day. That was a terrible morning. So you're just driving to work, enjoying the music, no cell phone to distract you, no internet. Maybe you're just eating some trail mix on your way to work. I actually am old enough to remember when it became okay to eat trail mix in a non-camping situation. Like, there was definitely a period in my childhood where you only saw trail mix in the camping section at the sporting goods store. And then I remember vaguely seeing a guy just eating trail mix in Life. And I'm like, dude, can you do that? Like, what? Just eat trail mix outside of a camping situation? Yeah, it's just, you know, nuts and dried fruit, sometimes chocolate. But you're not camping. It doesn't matter. It's just nuts and fruit, sometimes chocolate. So you can just eat it any time? Yeah, you can eat it any time. Like, I kind of remember when they freed the trail mix. I don't know if there was a corporate push behind it or not, but I remember, like, hey, we can just eat this anytime. It's just, you know, nuts and dried fruit, sometimes chocolate. So anyways, you're driving to work back in the day. Maybe you're chewing on a peanut, and all of a sudden your brain just goes, oh, fuck. Who is Peanut Guy? We learned about him in elementary school. Peanut Guy, peanut butter, peanut oil, fucking Peanut Guy. It's like 3 names. He's an inventor, a scientist. God damn it. Why can't I remember Peanut Guy? And that was sort of your day. Like, you did other things, like you go to work, but every couple hours you're like, fucking Peanut Guy. And there was nothing you could do. I mean, you could ask a coworker, dude, do you remember Peanut Guy? We learned about him in elementary school. Peanut butter, peanut oil, inventor, scientist, 3 names. I can't fucking remember it. You gotta calm down. Why are you yelling? Just, do you know or not? I don't have to talk to you if you're gonna talk to me like that. Well, why don't you go fuck yourself? Why don't you just say you don't know and fucking piss